back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris, also known as Boomer. We are here today playing Dungeons and Dragons.
D&D.
It's D&D.
I got you guys because normally we say D&D, and you guys.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to be polite because usually you just start rambling on.
Yeah, I do ramble on. Anyways, sorry that we missed last week. We are back with a continuation of our homebrew that we started 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. Oh, that's a skewer for another chicken.
Oh, okay.
Because if you notice that there's a chicken on the fire.
I noticed that.
And that's a big old cock.
Not vegan friendly.
Yeah, they don't have tofu lobes here.
I got an ad.
We got an ad.
I got an ad.
Man, that happens. So that everybody knows, we do check chat. Chat is watched, but the problem is we do have problems of trying to keep up with chat while in the midst of playing. So if we don't say something to you, I'm sorry. We will catch you at another point. But thank you so much for coming in and so forth. You killed Kenny, you bastard. Thank you.
How the fuck?
Without further ado, how did we end our last session?
Opegalol?
Pain. Lots of pain.
I think we fought some orc dudes.
Yeah. Almost died.
Yeah.
We saw
We saw some
grime-covered fucking thing.
We saw some weird wolf-looking thing that had black goose coming out of it.
We accidentally killed some wolves that were actually running from the wolf goose.
We didn't actually kill
it?
them.
I got a
We
pelt.
just killed them.
Yes, but we didn't.
I got a pelt out of that. And we realized the big thing was not normal.
Mm-mm. And then there was a tree thing that also had black ooze coming out of it. I'm like, what's up with this black ooze shit?
So there was a different kind of black ooze.
And we
It
went
was
to a
still black
cave.
ooze.
Why's it always gotta be the black ooze?
Well, with a tree, it might have been sap and stuff like that, if you think about it.
Fair.
But we also ran into...
He was a sappy individual.
We had bandits attack us as well. Like, Boomer just kept throwing the mean things at us. Then we came across
That's an
the
actual
mountain.
note in his book.
We started our days pretty late, like 3 times.
Yeah, well, we needed
Because
to heal.
yeah.
We found the mountain, and because I rolled an awesome history check, we figured out, hey, we don't need to go through there. So we're going over the mountain and using his skill to continue us over there. And then we ran across 2 stupid orcs.
Out of curiosity, is there like a faint mist going around and is it slightly chilly?
No.
Stop.
Okay.
Now
Just
it's on the
stop.
Misty Mountains.
So we're not going over the Misty Mountains cold?
Yeah.
Oh, sad face.
But maybe the dungeon's deep.
Through dungeons.
Okay. I was originally going to throw this at you, but I'm going to change that now. Let's,
No!
Onslaught of dwarves! And this weird old guy who's wearing a bathrobe constantly, and he won't change, but he disappears for hours on end. Sometimes months.
What?
Gandalf kept disappearing.
Oh.
And he always wore a bathrobe.
I thought that was just a wizard robe.
I'm giving our DM a stroke.
So we were making our way down the mountain.
It was nice talking to chat. I'm done. Before I get everyone killed.
let's see here. What? That's a CR14. That seems about right.
No,
Right?
no, it's not.
No, he's gonna send a manticore and it's gonna attack only me.
Haha. Sorry, was that rude?
Yes,
A little bit.
but you always are.
I mean, pot kettle black, boy, but...
Hey, but at least I own it.
Hi, pot, I'm Kettle.
What's up, Kettle? I'm Pot.
Okay.
Don't do drugs, kids.
If you do, you end up like us.
If you do, you end up
Oh,
like
yeah.
Brian, and nobody needs that. There's already one of me, and that's one too many.
Okay.
But Paige makes up for it with his godly vigor. You're a godsend of a man.
Okay, let's keep
Okay.
let's keep going on this.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let me flirt.
We had viewers, now they're gone.
I don't remember if we ended by going to camp or if we ended by waking up
We
and us being
ended
able
up
to see
starting
the
the
river.
day late again.
Yeah, we started.
Okay, we
late.
started the day late, but we can see the river now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Behold, it's a river.
It
Just
is
as we
wet.
suspected.
Yeah, because I have my last note is wake up, making way down mountain.
Oh, you didn't put
My
down,
last
grab
note
a
was
brush and
started
put on a
daylight
little
again.
makeup?
The end.
Waking up,
The
making
funny
my
thing
way
is,
downtown.
No.
Yes.
my notes are literally like I'm writing in my journal.
That's
Well,
pretty
well.
dope.
So I need somebody to give me a D12.
A D12.
Yep, the one with 12. You fucked us.
It's an 11.
Oh man.
So a CR11 creature. Find it.
No, it's 2 CR1s.
Okay. So you guys are going down the mountain,
Yes.
Goblins
Following
attack.
his lead.
following his lead.
Don't step on that rock. That
Why?
rock's it's a mimic.
Should have climbed.
Oh, God.
Give me a survival check.
Anybody but me.
Did you get advantage?
That's what I'm checking now.
In mountainous terrain.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
Thank God. Much better. So the first one was a 2. The second one is after adding an 18.
18. Okay.
Fuck the green
Would have
die.
survived.
You're able to like maneuver everybody through the mountain fairly easy. Give me a perception check.
Him?
All of us or just him?
Just him, because he's in the lead.
And Gray.
He's good at those.
15.
15.
You say.
I don't get advantage on those. I get advantage for my favorite enemy.
Okay. And your favorite enemy is?
Beasts.
Nope. So you can remove anything that looks like camping gear.
And because of the arrow, I'll just remove myself. I'm part of Force Grey. What do you expect?
You're over here. And we're over here.
I think I'd be a great Jedi.
What?
I heard Force, and so I just started talking about it.
Sith all the way.
Anyways.
Forever.
I mean, with great power comes absolutely no responsibility.
That one.
How y'all want to be? I can come over here if you
I'm here. Apparently,
Yes,
Mr.
I'm
Psycho is right behind me.
Up to you. Do you want to be behind Psycho or you want to be rear?
I'll stay behind Psycho.
Okay.
You're good rear guard.
Yes,
You can
keep
actually
the claws
kill
in
stuff.
the middle.
Without wasting spells.
Okay.
Put the one with the least amount of armor up front. Oh, wait, no, that's you.
As you are traveling.
Heroes
down
to
mountain,
face.
Fuck
you
is
definitely
that
don't
shit?
see it, so
Bitch.
What?
it gets advantage on the first attack.
Damn
Alright.
it.
Here you go.
23 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I don't quite think that. Yes.
I cast throw Psycho in front.
Um,
I cast Hide Behind Druid.
What?
4 bludgeoning and 1 psychic damage.
Oh, fuck.
The fuck is that shit?
I hope it's not another monstrosity.
As coming from the rocks,
It's a goblin.
No.
Damn it.
you guys, you didn't see it beforehand, but it definitely makes itself apparent as multiple green strings of ooze and
Uh,
Pop
Oozes
out.
again?
I
and
mean, yeah. It's kind of
Hit.
what we're heading towards.
Basil, and I
Ow.
need initiative.
Motherfucker.
Ooh.
Wow, I got
Nice.
a whopping 9.
I'm worse.
Ooh, this is good.
I rolled a 2.
Sorry, whopping 8, not 9.
Still worse.
Okay, 25 to 20?
22.
Just put a ding at the end.
22.
Just go ahead and kill my character. I
15 to
guess.
20? 15 to 20?
Going once, going twice,
10 to
and
15.
11.
Still crickets.
5 to 10.
8.
6.
Jeez.
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
Chauncey. I don't have any rocks per se.
Yeah, here you go.
We just put a skull.
How's that?
That'll work. I mean,
Where is it on the path? The right side or the left side?
It hit me, so it's adjacent somewhere.
yeah, Jason too.
Are those more oozes?
No,
Those are rocks.
those are rocks.
Can't you clearly see that
No.
they're rocks?
I'm fucking blind.
Let's see if we can. I don't know if map cam is gonna work today.
Webcam!
Nope.
The light is
Doesn't work.
off.
It never works.
Alas.
Oh, you have little Uzis?
Did you 3D print these or did you.
What the fuck is this?
A rock.
It's a rock.
That's the boulder they hide behind.
Was hiding behind.
Chauncey, you see an ooze that has squirted out from under the boulder.
Ew.
You.
Gross. And Sacred Flame.
So it needs
Dex save.
dexterity save. Where the hell did?
What level is that?
0.
Cantrip.
Okay.
Thank you for killing me right off the bat.
22.
That definitely saves. So it does nothing to it. Except scares it into running away. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I think it does.
Yeah, that's
I'm not an orc,
Oh.
so that doesn't work. Orc logic is if they think it works, it works.
That's cool.
So nobody had a passive perception above a 26. So
No!
Is that a stealth?
yeah.
I did find out that even while navigating, I remain alert to danger, though.
Wait. I rolled a natural 20 on it still.
Ah.
So
So if you remain alert, that means you can't be surprised?
It used stealth and beat me, so
Right.
it still was hidden from me.
Gotcha.
that would be who's behind Basil?
Psycho.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another one?
Boom, boom, boom. Psycho's gonna bite the dust.
Ooh.
Aw, man.
Ooh.
Ba-da-dum.
Is that a 20?
Takes 7 slashing damage.
Damn, dude.
That was a max damage.
Still. Damn,
This is
dude.
coming around the other side of the boulder.
It's a bandit! Actually, is it one of the gaunt fuckers?
Yep.
Great. Now we're all gonna die.
Well, I'm
Why
at
didn't y'all go
3.
faster than them and move?
so-
Jeez.
Let's see here.
I'm at 3, so.
Chauncey.
How many are jumping us? You didn't want us off this mountain.
They didn't want us to continue the campaign.
15 to hit.
That does not hit.
This comes out of the rocks beside you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The Uzi thing?
Or, sorry, what is it? Barth.
Oh. Perfect. Within range of Inflict wounds. Great.
Get away from
like
the cleric, because we know how that goes.
Mhm.
Stuff dies.
You keep rolling that
18
ones.
to hit.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the who's that is next to you.
Yeah.
4 bludgeoning and 4 psychic.
Great.
Fuck.
The old Cure Light Wounds Fireball combo. Let's go.
Basil.
Pass.
What would be funny about that is the Cure Light Wounds would go off first, and then
Psycho.
Ow! I'm in pain.
What you doing?
As he rounds the corner, before the second ooze attacks, he and it's known that there's a second ooze. Our Lord will bring us clarity and wipe you from the face of this planet.
Right.
you're good. You're good with that, buddy, right? Okay.
Never mind.
What'd you roll?
A 4.
Plus?
Nothing.
For
What are you
what?
trying to do?
It's frostbite. I don't even have to roll for that shit.
No, you don't.
Shit.
That's right.
That's a
Frostbite.
con
That's
save.
why I was asking what you
Con
were
save?
doing.
Yeah.
A Constitution save.
You're good.
Oh, that's shite. That's a 2.
They failed.
Sweet.
They take 6 cold damage.
Nice. He's still up.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack, I believe.
Yes.
Dane, you're up.
Closest one. 5, 10. And I'm sword and or scimitar and rapier attacking. 16.
Yep.
8.
Okay.
On the guy?
He's dead. As he falls over,
Oh shit.
he falls and like
Zombies.
no,
Comes back to life.
Even better.
In his hand with his scimitar, as he falls, there was a glass vial. It shatters, and out of the vial comes.
Another ooze.
Well, he's behind.
But it died.
The ooze is dead. It's shattered with the vial.
It's a vial. What's in the vial?
Okay, so bonus action, hit that thing.
Okay.
I'm right there, might as well. 15.
That hits.
Sweet. It's only 6 damage.
Still up.
1, 2, 3.
Chauncey.
Well, I'm looking at yours.
What does it say? What are you looking at?
I was like, yes, I get to use all that stuff. Hit it with my mace or attempt to. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Mace?
Wait, didn't you
D6.
succeed on your sacred flame?
No.
Oh, my bad.
Or 1d6 plus 2, so 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Bonus action, Shield of Faith. So I do have to roll my d20.
Oh shit. You're using a shield of faith on yourself?
Yep.
Oh dear.
Excellent.
Did not roll one. So.
Fair.
You can't do that.
What?
So,
Oh, it's not a bonus action.
It's a bonus action spell, but if you cast a bonus action spell, you can only cast a cantrip.
No.
No.
It's only
No.
if you cast a spell.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then you can only cast a cantrip.
He
I hit one
Oh,
with a
my
mace
bad.
and
He
bonus
hit it
I'm
with a
sorry.
mace. Yeah,
I'm
he
sorry.
hit it with a mace.
My bad.
He's good. He's good.
He's all good.
Well, don't be preaching my laurels too much.
16 to hit Chauncey.
That misses. I would have missed anyway.
Especially with a now 19 AC.
Yeah.
8 to hit Psycho.
Nope.
And I think they will hit. And this one will be against a Dane. So the one will move up to Psycho. Yep. Because it's a 19 on the die.
Yeah. That'll hit.
There it is.
Stupid oozes, they all must die.
5 bludgeoning and 2 psychic damage. And as it hits you, you hear in your brain for the first time the ooze speaks to you. Join us.
I've heard your story before.
Basil.
Pass.
Psycho.
Or just roll a die if you
I
don't have to
love
roll
how-
dice.
I'm the only one
Thank
that
you.
immediately jumps to shoving healing potions in mouths to make sure people are safe and alive. Wasted the one that was given to me for myself on the ungrateful druid.
Well, to be fair,
To be fair.
to be fair,
To be fair.
I couldn't get to you without
You're good.
possibly.
You're
So-
good, man.
Otherwise, I would have.
I just thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
This is why everybody needs to have 2 levels of
Does
rogue so
an
you can
8
bonus
hit?
action disengage.
8?
Yeah,
No.
damn.
What are you trying to hit with?
I was gonna use a weapon.
Oh,
Dane!
Seriously.
frostbite seems to work
Sweet.
really well.
What you doing?
Hitting things?
Yeah. Rip, stabby, stab, stab.
Stabby stabs to you.
Shit. That's a 10.
That misses.
Okay.
As the ooze like dissipates itself and like reforms.
So is it just a clear ooze?
Yeah.
Like it's just clear green ooze?
Well,
There's nothing in it?
It's got a skeleton in it,
Okay.
and like it legit. You see how it's got the arms and all there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's an actual skeletal arm.
Oh, okay.
And there's a skeletal head.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna pull up
18
a photo
to hit?
because when
Yeah, that hits.
you first described it, I'll show you what I thought it was.
8 more damage to that one.
That one is now at 14.
Still up. Chauncey.
Base. Seven, or, sorry, 16 to hit.
That hits. That definitely hits.
8 more damage, so it's up to 16.
Still up. Their turn. Against Chauncey. 18.
That misses.
Oh.
Dings off my shield of face.
That's how I imagined it.
Nasty.
Psycho.
Frostbite!
No.
No, it's their
Oh,
turn.
Attacking you.
fuck.
22 to hit.
Shit.
I'm gonna die.
She is at 3.
I'm gonna die.
Alright. Change my plan, but alright.
Well,
1 and 1.
5 bludgeoning
There you go.
and 4 psychic.
Oh, God.
Getting close, got close, really close to killing you there.
These things can 1-shot us.
Yeah.
We're at 1. It can 2-shot us. Sorry.
That almost killed me. Like, straight up.
11. Basil, you're up.
Success. I stabilize.
Psycho.
Has it already been 3 turns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
16.
Wow.
16. That's one save.
One
You did.
fail.
Well,
That's how I imagined it.
Okay.
it's an action to force feed the potion.
Yes.
It's okay. This side of the table is unconscious.
I know. So, as action, will use
Two
my
of us are
one
playing
potion.
D&D now.
One sitting here
It's-
scrolling through pictures from World of Warcraft to try and figure out exactly what the mob was that I thought it looked like.
Yeah. 2d4 plus 2
What for?
for a potion.
Yes.
So 7 HP.
On me?
Yes, because you're the one right there next to me.
And you can use your bonus action.
Bonus action, I was going to use second wind, but I'm actually just going to try and knock it out. So that's 16 on the die, plus 6, so 22.
22?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is 6 more damage.
6 metal.
It's up to 20.
20?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it still up?
How
Nope,
many
it's
times-
dead.
Oh, I was like,
Hang on.
God.
Like, how much
Thank you,
fucking
Lars.
health does this thing have? God damn.
It's
somewhere
got enough.
between 15 and 20. Actually, somewhere between 17 and 20. Because Chauncey's is up to 16. Chauncey.
Can I don't know, would I be able to slide over to here?
Do you want to touch the ooze?
It's already been touching me, so.
Chauncey, you're up. This is only a hard fight.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Only an 8 to hit,
That misses.
so I'm done.
Their turn. One against Chauncey. That's 18.
That misses.
Last one on me.
Yeah, dang. 8.
Sweet.
Basil, you're stable. Psycho.
Well, he was stable last turn.
Do I actually
Yeah,
have
I
to sit up
stabilized
in order
last turn.
You can't roll in that.
I don't
Oh,
wake
yeah.
up.
to,
Oh, that's
to
right.
shoot
I'm
a spell at
unconscious.
him? Because
Uh,
I can see him. Do I actually?
creature, let's see here. You are currently prone.
Yes.
The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Mhm.
And other creatures have advantage on you.
So I'd
You
have-
can stand up and cast Frostbite, or stand up and try to hit it.
That's-
It takes half your movement to stand up.
Yeah,
You
which
can
is
also
15
take the
feet.
disengage action and step back 15 feet.
Is that
You
what
got one
did?
more square.
yeah, disengage.
Thanks for the help.
Fuck off. No, I could still shoot. I could still
Not if you hit disengage, you can't.
If you use your disengage, you use your action.
I'm just
That's
saying
the
that I can.
downside.
I'm still in range to shoot at it if you need help.
Unless you're
On the next round.
Yeah,
I need this round.
I'm sorry. He almost killed me.
Dang, you're up.
My turn. Sweet.
You have how many healing potions?
One,
Oh, that's right.
and I'm using
Nope.
it sparingly.
Not
You sure you
doing
don't
that.
want inspiration? I'm laying right there.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Come on, roll max damage. End this character.
22 again.
That hits.
That has 8 damage.
End my suffering.
What's it at?
You're not so.
8.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the first time it's been hit.
Yeah, it
That's
knocked
the
me
first
the
one.
fuck out before I could do anything.
Chauncey.
Okay. Let's go with another mace attack.
Oh
No,
my gosh, man.
It started so well.
it did.
Their turn.
It hasn't hit you since, right?
No, that doesn't hit me at
20.
all. That does hit.
And now's the fun part. Get your d20 ready. Concentration.
Oh, yeah.
6 bludgeoning and 1 psychic.
Jesus Christ. Oh, and you lose
And
Shield of
you lose
Faith.
shield.
And 1 against a Dane. Yep.
Welcome to the
Ooh.
single digits, buddy.
I was already.
18
Oh yeah, that's right.
8?
18.
Yes. Just about 1. Oh.
4 bludgeoning and 2 psychic.
Really?
Yeah.
This is fun.
It's supposed to be a hard fight.
Sorry, I rolled.
No, this is
number.
deadly.
No,
No, this is deadly for
it
us.
says hard.
This is deadly for us.
I have a
I see
calculator.
your calculator.
The surprise round is the one.
It's
that's-
also
Basil.
expecting us. All,
You're fine.
it's also
Psych.
expecting us all to have psionics in the party.
Frostbite.
Frostbite?
Yes.
How far away can you do frostbite?
60 feet.
Okay.
That's why I said I'm still in range.
And I gotta make a con save, right?
Yas.
This thing's better at con. Fuck! But I roll shit.
What'd you roll?
I got 9 total.
You failed.
This thing had a better con than the
5.
other guy, and it fucking still sucked ass.
I would suggest moving back.
Why?
It can move up. Miss, you're at 7. These things hit like a fucking freight train to level 1s.
Yeah, I should have done the second wind.
And you're still within range of frostbite.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where I should move.
I'm just picking up the path.
Boop.
5, 10, 15.
Ready to meet your 3 new party mates?
Yeah.
Dang!
Enter the Oven Gauntlet Party.
Okay.
Ooh, first fail.
Chauncey!
What you got, boo boo?
What you doing?
I want to say that the one on Chauncey's. What's its HP at?
16.
Okay.
It's sitting at 1, isn't it?
Hey,
Holy
That
shit, it hits!
16 to hit.
I'm just gonna erase it.
Yeah.
3 plus 2, 5 damage. Okay.
You've got a full 30 feet to move, brother.
See, now after watching the second session, we should have looked in the bag and bought a shit ton of health potions, apparently.
If there were any there.
I could have.
We'll check once we get to our final destination.
Here.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
So one left. It moves 20 feet towards you.
10, 15, 20.
Can it touch anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
Unless there's a range of 10.
Nope.
Nope.
Yes. Yes. Kite the mob. Yes.
Basil, you're good. Psycho.
Frostbite.
On 16.
He passes.
Yay!
Five.
Dane.
Roll a 10.
That's a success.
That's a succeed.
Just barely, but
Chauncey.
Sacred Flame. Dex save.
spent a holder.
21.
He passes. I'll move
Yours is too heavy.
20 more feet away.
It's okay. Psycho's still within range.
That's fine.
It moves 20 feet.
To the closest?
Yep.
Fuck off, you fucking thing.
Let's hope it doesn't hit.
17.
Fuck.
Hits. There's a chance.
There's a chance it doesn't do 7 or more HP damage.
12. How much am I dead yet?
6 bludgeoning.
And she's out.
And 3 psychic.
And she's out.
Just barely.
Psycho. Give me
1v1 it, bro. 1v1 it.
I failed.
This is your first fail.
Yep.
You got this, bro. 1v1 it.
If you guys want to.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you can put it away now.
That's what it looks like.
Put it away, put it away.
Just put it away.
I like that song.
How much does a red hot chili pepper weigh?
Enough.
You gotta give it away.
it
Give
dang.
it away. Give it away now. Oh shit.
That's 2 fails.
Yes.
Chauncey.
Destroy
What's this
everything.
thing's HP at?
13.
Guiding bolt. 17 plus 6, that's 23.
That hits.
There's a chance that it lives.
Forget what his guiding bolt use.
4d6. And it's gone.
14, 15.
Okay.
Damage.
Psycho.
Plus whatever.
You got your backup ready, dude?
I fail!
You have your backup ready?
I don't have a backup.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, dang.
Excuse me. I'll go around spare the dying people if people are still
Hey,
down.
dang's gotta make a roll
You have to
first.
touch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be
Much
running.
closer.
I'm closer.
You're also right next to her, and she's about to die.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you
What'd you
dead?
Roll a 7.
It ends dead.
Chauncey.
Spare the dying.
Her.
Yeah, him.
Him.
Oh,
Gonna get-
before you
Give me
leave,
the
Yeah.
cultist too.
Emergency.
before you leave,
Emergency.
roll a d20 for your spell.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, spare the dying is a...
Guiding bolt.
Oh, that's
The
right.
guiding bolt, but I didn't.
He rolled an 8.
Okay. So, you guys are going to be spending a little bit of time waking people up. Because spare the dying, all it does is
Stabilized.
stabilize.
Yeah, I'll take a short rest while they're recovering.
Okay. I'll have to wait for you to come back then.
Really, man?
What? You want to be first to go? Let's go.
He is
I am
first
the first to go.
He's
I'm
dead.
dead. You killed me.
No, he is dead.
I like the day.
Hey,
I did too.
it's just like Cholt. 3 sessions in.
Now, apparently
Boomer,
that's just me.
You're
'Cause
evil.
same happened with Waterdeep.
You're the worst.
And look, I had them all nice and painted too.
Hey, you remember what I said? It's bad luck to paint your characters, Minnie. That's what I'm talking about.
What?
So I
Hey,
guess
if we
I
drag
don't
your
have to
corpse
make
to a
any
city,
saves
maybe we can paint or
anymore.
revive it.
We have to
Okay.
go back to find a setting.
Yeah. Next time, I think, well, not next time. I think we'll be traveling at a stealthy pace now. Which means we travel at a normal pace.
Yeah.
But we can do it while stealthed.
Yeah.
Nice knowing you, bro.
Don't delete him yet.
Don't be getting my hopes up.
I have to wait for him to come back before we can get into the storyline.
Hold on, let me get the lighter ready because we don't want him to have the satisfaction of this. You burn your character sheet.
What? You don't want me to have the character sheet so that I can throw it back at you later?
So you can taunt us with it? The fuck do you mean you're gonna throw it back at us? You're gonna put our characters as oozes.
Pardon me while I chug all of this.
He's like, you've been reading my notes! Around for a Dane.
No,
A long he guard the gates of whatever plane of afterlife he goes to. May he snoop and do big things.
What?
I can already do
He's a
that
cop.
roll. Oh. Okay. And then I need...
How do we phone the silent?
Do what?
How do we phone the silent? We gotta call the silent over to do last rites.
Oh.
Toss a coin to your detective. Oh, mountain of death.
Doom, doom, doomy doom, doom, doom.
Doom. As we take this solemn moment to reflect on the death that has just happened. And as we sing a song for his funeral pyre. Fuck
Okay.
the police.
So you're taking a short rest while they wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check.
Just in case. Just in case.
8.
8,
Oh, I'm sorry, 12.
12.
Yeah.
That's still not high enough.
No.
Great.
As you are sitting there waiting, all of a sudden, a very feminine voice comes up from behind you, and she looks like you're having trouble.
Seems a bit.
At this, you feel like a poke in your back of a blade, and she,
Great, now we're getting robbed.
are you having trouble, or is it them that's having the trouble?
Well, the chap over there, he's gone. Everybody else is trying to wake up.
What I'm getting at, are you a grave robber?
Are you trying to loot our corpses? Or
Now. No, I'm not.
Seems that you're telling the truth. And the blade goes away, and at this point, she finally gets into sight, and it's an all red cloak with a red hood. And it's pulled super far up to
So
where
her
you
face
can't.
is recessed?
Yeah. And the only thing that's she takes the sword and spins it and puts it back on her back. And you said he's passed. Ooh, what's the green stuff on him?
Are there no more the oozes, or they kind of sunk into the ground or something?
No, it's part of the ooze that's on him.
Are the other oops corpses there? Is what he's asking.
Yeah, some.
Yeah, so I point at those. Those things jumped out of the rocks and attacked us.
Huh. She reaches into her cloak and then pulls out a vial, and he won't mind, and scoops up a little of the ooze off of him.
Here, now you can
Yeah, now.
Don't delete it. Make sure to add into your inventory, oozes on cloak will be removed later. Then you can delete.
She puts it back into her cloak, and so how long has he been dead?
No more than 10 minutes now.
Is she interrupting the short rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she looks at the other two, and well, they're still breathing. I guess I could help, but you're gonna have to owe me.
Owe you?
I mean,
Give her all of my fucking
Oh
money.
me, oh me, oh me, oh.
I don't normally give things out to rat catchers. I'm guessing that's what you are.
Ratcatcher is slang for adventurer.
Oh. I suppose we are. But with money now or favor later?
A little of both. Because this is expensive. She reaches back into her cloak, and out comes a rod. And she
She's gonna give you that good rod.
I'll take it.
looks it over for a few minutes, and she's like, I forget, what's the and she's like doing this weird, like just completely like looking it over and trying to figure out what. And she's, oh yeah, this one does that. Wrong one. And she like tucks it back in and then pulls out another and looks at it. And she goes, this is the one.
It is.
And she like taps it to Edane's forehead. And as soon as she does, a yellow glow engulfs him.
I'm sorry, that was disintegrate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Aha, little do you know, it's reincarnation. You are now a dwarf.
No.
You are a water Genasi. Sucker.
And I have to roll.
Oh, fuck. She's gonna kill you too.
Okay.
Wait, rods go back berserk too?
No, because she to do that, to do what she just did, it uses all the charges in the rod, and the rod could destroy itself because it has no more charges. Otherwise, it gets to slowly regain its charges. But then you would have really owed her money because that's a really expensive rod if it would have destroyed itself.
No.
Kablam.
There we go. And she looks at it for a second. Okay, good. And like, at this point, you see her actually open the cloak for the first time. And all you see inside the cloak is a bag. And like...
This bitch. Also, I'm so excited.
And she... So... And she, like, reaches into a pouch on the other side and pulls out smelling salts and pops them and, like, tosses them in, like, at everybody's noses. You're all awake now. So everybody is at 1 except for Chauncey, whatever he was at, he's still at.
Yeah, you were fine.
I'm at 2. I'm the strongest one here.
I've got 100% more HP than you fuckers.
And she, So, what exactly are you guys doing?
Thank you, but who are you?
Let's leave that a mystery for now.
I'm sorry, my mother told me never to talk to strangers.
Well, that's good, because a stranger probably just saved one of your friends' lives.
Really?
Yeah, I'm dying to bit the bucket.
I believe that was me. Saw my soul lifting. Then see this woman try to stab him.
Get an out-of-body experience.
Yeah.
Like, well, she tried to stab the cleric, and then she just, like, hit me in the face with a fucking rod and then threw salt at us.
I'm sorry, guys. Something did not agree with my stomach.
Spaghetti-o.
Spaghettis?
Dust my wets.
What are we doing again?
Thank you. Very much.
Many thanks. Did he pay you?
Not yet.
How much you want? I'll give you everything I have. I owe you my life, literally.
Well, typically that's...
Welcome to Indentured Servitude 101.
Exactly. So typically, when I perform that little thing,
That parlor trick.
it costs, you know, the last person I charged around 6,000 gold for.
I have 1,200.
That definitely does not fit the 6,000 that I'm owed.
Why? But 1,289 now, and I'll owe you more. Or owe you a favor.
Well, as I told your friend earlier, it's probably going to be a little of both. A little of gold, a little of favors, and a lot of your hard-earned work.
It's fine by me. I'm just happy to be alive.
So, and at this, she finally, like, pulls the hood down, And you can see that she has pointy ears.
Oh, goody.
Elf.
So 6,000 gold. I assume is more than what you all have.
That would be an understatement.
So in that case, and she like reaches into her cloak and pulls out like a small scroll, and she like looks it over for a second on the outside and then unravels it. I need you to sign right here.
Aww. Indentured servitude.
What is this?
This says that you owe me money.
Oh.
And if not paid, I can take your life.
Please don't do that.
Well, I mean, she did just give you a second chance at it, so.
Yeah.
The entire time this is going on, I'm just trying to rest. Though
Right.
highly unsettled.
Not even thinking about it.
You sign it?
Yeah.
You didn't even read the fine print, detective!
She rolls it up and like
Delirious from being dead. Thank you.
Fair.
she touches it once it's rolled, and all of a sudden you see a seal start to appear,
That's a nifty little cantrip.
and she cantrip.
That's me, not
Oh,
Basil.
okay. And
Basil is not wise in the ways of magic.
at this, she takes the scroll and like starts to compress it with her hands, and it disappears. And she's okay. That's taken care of. Now then, it looks like you're all a wee bit. And she like reaches back into her cloak and pulls out a couple of bottles of red liquid. I think you might need these. And she like clinks the glass together.
You're not wrong.
I'll take you up.
And she,
How much?
they are not free.
How much?
Well, seeing as today, I'm feeling very generous. I could possibly, instead of selling them to the standard rat catcher fee of 200 gold, I might be able to come down to what I actually pay for them.
Wait, rat catcher?
You're not rat catchers.
No, we were given a job.
I'm chasing these guys down, actually.
We were given a job by Lieutenant Lick Me. I can't remember the lieutenant's name, or if he ever gave it.
Yes,
It's
he did.
Emil.
Emil.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why I have that fucker's name right there. I didn't.
Lieutenant Lick Me.
Of
I
Evan.
don't think he gave
We
us
were
that
given-
title.
No.
Oh, I thought
Just-
he was a lieutenant.
No, he just said his name was Emil, and that was it.
We were given a job by the Evan Gauntlet to figure out where that's coming from. And our first destination was a small lake.
She like spins a ring on her finger, and she. So you're not with the Evan Gauntlet, are you?
I'm not.
Not really. I mean, we're just kind of partners.
These two are from the college, but that's it.
I'm from Blooms Meadow, that's about it.
I'm from the city.
You're all telling the truth.
Must have checked.
She just has permanent, like, tell no lies spell going.
No.
It's a
Oh.
ring. It's probably the ring.
Zone
Oh,
of
it's like a
truth
mind.
type.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Zone of Truth. Or she just has permanent mind reading.
And she,
And there is no save. DC 32.
actually, if you read how mind reading works, they can get
Surface thoughts
Surface
without-
thoughts without
Yeah.
ever you having to make a DC.
Yeah.
So
I get surface thoughts. Which is, am I struggling to lie or not?
exactly. She.
Yeah, I'm not a rat catcher. I don't know. These two are
So-
college. This guy's a cop. Whoop whoop! It's the sound of Eldane.
Mr. McManus, right? Yes. I think that's yes.
You signed the contract.
I was like, how the fuck is she doing it? Oh, okay, yeah.
You signed the contract, and she's doing magical bullshit.
Yeah.
Gone.
So, you're chasing
You could have gotten the fucking name if you read the
these
contract.
guys. And she, like, kicks one of them, kicks the cultist.
Walk over to McManus and whatever this is, and flicks the moose off of his shoulder.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh shit!
Is that why there's the few bones that are laying around?
Yeah.
And she like reaches over and grabs the skull and like shoves it in her cloak.
I believe before one of these came out, there was a vial came out of that glass there.
Yeah. That's not as much as importance as what it's made out of and its innards.
It's composition.
And she like goes over to guy that's like tried to, and she starts rummaging through his gear, and she like picks up two vials and.
Are they still
Wasn't
like there's
about
still
to-
green in it?
Huh?
Was there still green ooze in it?
What, the vials?
Yes.
No, these vials had red in them.
You bitch!
And she's still like holding the other, like in one
Yeah.
hand she's doing all this and she's still holding the others up, and she's right, prices, you're still rat catchers to me. 50 gold.
I pull out 150. Get 3 for 1, 2, 3.
And like as you like pull it out, she does this like money, and she's still like looking the guy over, like
Yeah.
she's not even like paying attention to you.
Grab a little small pouch that I've been keeping twigs and berries in, with 150 separately, and put it in her hand.
She like when you put it in her hand, she like tosses it a second and she okay.
Many thanks.
Just kidding. It's poison!
I'll take it.
4
It's a
plus
potion
2.
of fuck you.
So
6.
2d4 plus
Yeah.
2. So
4 plus 2
6.
plus 2. Hey!
Max? 4 and a 4? 4 and a 4. Nicely done.
I got the potent bit.
Well, I'm
Was I-
I'm not bleeding anymore.
I'm at 6.
Then pull my little book
I'm
out and
not-
make notes on this one's taste.
I'm not at half, so.
Because this
She,
one tastes a little bit stronger than the other, or it tastes a little bit more potent and fresh.
She looks the guy over for a little bit longer and I think a bunch of these guys were near my cabin the other day.
So you live here?
I lived further down.
Oh.
I was out gathering.
Near a small lake, perhaps?
Oh, they live on the other side of the lake, basically. A little bit further down from the lake than where I live. But yeah.
That's where we need to go.
We actually need to go there.
Well, I wouldn't really recommend it if you're having problems with just the one and the 3, whatever in the world these were. There's a good camp there.
Oh, yay.
Well, we're only supposed to be gathering information.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to actually fight them.
Well, they're
Maybe if we got just a small look at their place of operations.
I mean, we do have the stone to communicate.
I mean, they've been there for the last month and a half.
That's worth telling.
Mm-hmm.
I forget. I know we have somebody else that is running for Chancellor.
Yes.
Do we know how long ago they got to the city?
That was all new information.
I just know that he is from the north of Farron.
Yep. he still hasn't. Nobody knows. Nobody said his name.
You just said a general location.
Yep.
Okay.
So, you're out searching for a group of zealots.
Zelts?
Zealots. Zealots. Religious fanatics.
Oh.
Zealots.
You know, they claim a new god.
The way they've been talking, that makes sense.
I mean, they have been saying, join us. Join us.
That would be the oozes
The
saying
oozes keep saying, join us. Which is rather...
They speak.
inside your head.
Huh. That's a. They must have some sort of intelligence then.
Intelligent enough to knock us the hell down. A lot.
Well, I mean,
I do know these guys called themselves a brotherhood at some point.
Mm-hmm.
huh. Brothers, zealots, it's all the same.
You said they're worshipping a new god?
Well, that's about the closest I could come to what, you know, I didn't really get too far into their camp. Not to mention their camp is just a standing point for, like, I didn't know what they were exactly doing, but they were just there for, you know, like I said, the last month or so. And, but they come from, like, a little bit to the west. Sort of funny the fact that, like, they would come this way and then, like, work their way back. I don't know why they were going, like,
To the west. Like,
well, from where I'm at, there to the west.
like to the west, like where the river starts cutting back towards the wastes.
A little further than that. As in, like, from the waste.
So they're coming from
Oh.
the east.
Well, not all of them, but some of them. They've done a really good job of recruiting. The last town that I went to visit that they went through, they picked up about, you know, the town was only about 100 people, and they picked up about a good 10% of it.
Oh, that's just fucking perturbing.
Brotherhood are zealots worshipping a new god from the wastes. Really good at recruiting.
Join us. Join us.
I wonder if they're recruiting from fear.
It's quite possible. Or they're being brainwashed. Especially if one of those white oozes were around. Put a
White
number on.
oozes.
There's a bigger one.
So
Ooh.
we originally
There's
came.
more?
Yeah, we originally came from Farron. The city was attacked by
So on the other side of the mountain.
these, and
I try to avoid fair. They don't like me there.
yeah, I can understand why.
And you called him a cop? So
Nah.
you're a cop from Fair.
An investigator for magical deaths and stuff.
So I don't have to worry about you trying to take me back, do you?
No.
Good.
You haven't done anything illegal, have you?
No. Let's say no.
Right now, in my presence of sight, you have not done anything illegal, correct?
Sure.
Well, I mean, does rifling through a corpse count?
We've done that.
Actually, does that count?
Not when they're evil.
He's making
It's
an
just
exception,
survival.
I think.
We're not within the
Oh,
It's
so
also
you're just
survival.
looking around the law. Your character truly is a cop. No, it was justifiable.
No.
He was just pointing a squirt gun at me. Bang, bang, bang!
I'm not
Another 4-year-old gone.
not circumnavigating the law, but I understand when
to a
circumstances change, and there's gray.
So you circumstantially circumnavigate.
So,
Sure.
you said that there's a white ooze.
Oh yeah, it's gigantic.
The city was overrun with them and those. We went to go try and find help and try and help others get to a safe place. A white one came out and was spitting
Little mini gaunt people out.
things out of it, like people.
I'll give you 1,500 gold. Half of your debt if you give me some white ooze.
That sounds like an absolutely horrible idea. I don't want to go anywhere near one. Ever again.
I'll keep it in mind if I happen to come across the opportunity.
Aww.
Now, that being said, if we do happen to get some white ooze, how do we get it to you?
Well, I mean, I do have the one cabin, and then there's the other cabin, and then the third cabin.
This bitch owns properties out the ass.
And I'm not. I don't remember. I think I still have the shop in Chris. Maybe. Don't know.
You have a shop in Cress.
I did. It might have closed.
Cress is the center,
Yeah.
Ah!
which is funny.
Meanwhile, that we're all talking, he counts out 89 gold, puts it in his pouch. There's 1,200.
Down payment.
1,200.
Yes. As I said.
She takes the bag and like puffs it a little bit, and she. Somebody cheated you.
What?
Some of it's tin. It's coated in gold.
Oh.
Okay, so
Shit, that means I gave her 150 good. How much of mine is fake? No!
Alright, then how much would you say that is?
She well, I mean, and she like tosses it for a couple of minutes more, and I think there's like 800 good in there. Some of it's copper too.
So there's also counterfeiting going on in the city.
Apparently.
You got your work cut out for you.
It's not my department.
Yeah, but you're a glorified snitch. Out of character.
When am I snitched?
You're a detective. You're a glorified snitch.
Solve magical murders.
Oh yeah, except when you're circumnavigating the law.
So, I mean, the 800 gold, and that's converting the copper into gold and silver and whatever. I mean, yeah, that's I'll take it.
So you have 5,200.
Maybe more later,
There's not interest in this, is there?
but you never know.
Can I see the
I mean, you
contract
did.
again?
Too bad for you. You didn't read beforehand.
I would say I'm delirious from being, dead.
But you know, you're not.
Which I greatly appreciate. Again.
So, wondrous items. Need them? Oh wait, you don't have the money for them.
Not anymore.
What's a wondrous item?
She looks you over for a second.
I am wearing beat the fuck up leather armor and like a handmade wolfskin cloak with a old hand-me-down longbow.
Yeah.
And a pilfered crossbow and scimitar.
She looks you over and she, so what are you better with, the sword or the bows?
Pretty good with both, but I prefer a bow.
And she thinks for a second. She, do I have it with me? Or is that at one of the cabins?
speaking of cabin,
Yes.
you said you have one on the lake, right?
Right. So,
And
in a day and a half's journey, we'll hit the inn, and then 4 days from there is my cabin, and then another like 8 days is their camp.
Would you mind if we went towards the cabin and then made our way towards the, like, if you led us towards the camp and gave us direction, or get towards the cabin and gave us directions towards the camp?
So now I'm glorified bodyguard. Okay.
No. You're not glorified bodyguard. That's what he is.
So now I'm definitely a glorified bodyguard, which that costs more.
Yes. You can sign that contract.
I'm thinking more glorified compass. Actually, do
Oh.
compasses exist? Or did I just accidentally make that canon?
No, they do.
Okay. I'm thinking more along the lines of kind of like a glorified compass. One that's intelligent and makes good conversation and jokes.
Well, you do remember that like compasses are expensive, right?
Fuck.
And,
I usually go by moss on trees.
right, exactly. That's what a lot of people do. So even having a guide, the typical price for a
Actually,
guide
moss on rocks.
at this time frame is we're not in war, are we?
No.
Not last I checked.
Okay, so if we're not in
Oh, that's
war,
right.
the price of a guide is roughly about I think it was 8 gold a day.
She gave a rough estimate of about 15 days travel.
That's enough to cover for 9.
Roughly 15 days travel.
11.
I mean,
Sorry.
if I take you all the way,
I
to
know
the
there
camp,
was at
yes.
least 8 plus 4. It's a day to the inn, 4 to her cabin, and then I think it was 8 towards.
Yep.
So that's 13.
Well, day and a half to the cabin.
Day and a half to the cabin, so 13 and a half days. So round that up to like 14.
Yeah.
So yeah, 14, 15 days. $130 gold. Another 150 cover it.
As a personal guide, 150 gold would probably be good.
It's more than 8 gold a day.
But it is. But the next thing comes into I then have to be compensated for my. I'm gonna obviously have to help defend, and that does cost money.
150 is fair.
No, 150 is not fair.
150 doesn't cover her help.
Yeah, it's fair to us. Is what she's getting at. Because she could charge a whole lot more.
She's saying that she's going to charge more for her other abilities.
I mean,
What do you think is reasonable then?
if you give me another 50 gold, I would, on top of the 150, that'd be close to 200. That'd be 200 gold, and 200 gold. I could maybe decide to use the sword a couple of times for that.
There's 50.
And here's another 150. If
Some of this isn't fake.
yeah,
She starts going through it, and you're about 5 shy.
Hands in the butt.
yeah. Thank you for your generous donation.
Well, I was gonna.
Thank you so much for your generous donation.
Aren't you rich?
Not
oh yeah,
right
that's
now.
right. Bullshit.
Literally, the money I have on me right now.
Yeah, you
is
got a
how
hell of a
much I
lot more
have.
than us two now. I'm having to do math right quick, so I'm gonna go brain dead. So okay.
She pockets all of the gold, and excellent. So, the first thing that we're gonna do is
Introductions.
This gentleman
What's your
also
name again?
seems a little bit hurt. So, would you like to buy a potion from me?
Oh yeah, that's right. We pop potions.
Oh.
50 gold.
And
pop.
she pulls out another vial.
Completely missed that conversation, so yes, I would like to buy one. How much?
Well, you're in luck. You're now in my charge. So they're 40 gold apiece.
Well, son of a-
And the 40.
How long did it take you to write this person?
I've been helping
My
him
notes.
bounce ideas
My
for
notes.
this bitch
Very
for a minute.
weaselly. Money grabber.
Oh no. Yes,
40?
but no.
40.
I've been
She-
helping bounce ideas for
She
this.
takes the 40
bitch.
gold and like, one more. Your gold is also fake. Thank you.
And one more. This one's also fake. One more. And she does it an extra 7 times, so it's 50.
She yep, that's good. And like pockets it and it hands you over the small vial.
Gotcha.
Oh, wait. She pocketed the fake one too?
Mhm.
Something I would have caught on to if I had been here.
Well, you're the one who counted the money, so how did you fucking not catch
Exactly.
it?
How did I not catch it? Or did I catch it? No, I didn't catch it because it's not true.
No.
That's real. That's true. That's real.
So, now that
But I'm not
it
going to argue
seems
over money
you're
that
under
wasn't
our
mine to begin with.
employ or we're partners in this somehow, can we have an introduction?
Oh, introductions. They're always so weird.
I don't care. I'd just like to know your name.
Which one?
Whichever one you want us to call
Fucking
you.
what?
Whatever you feel like saying.
I mean, so the thing is, being part of a race that most humans don't understand, the fact that we live for generations.
How
upon
about your elf
generations.
name? The adult one.
I would like for
absolutely
you
love
to,
it.
to really pronounce it, and without butchering it, and that's not going to happen. And if you do butcher it too much, like you start wars with my name. So the problem you have is if I give you that name and you butcher it, the rest of the Fae hear it and they're going to be upset with you, and that might be a bad thing.
I've read a lot
Do
of
you
books.
speak Elvish?
Let me see. Yes, I do.
Oh, I'll be damned. I was really hoping that would be
The rest
one
of
you
us don't.
did.
Yeah. The rest of us don't, so just
I-
something easy for us simple
What
humans
is
to
rest
be
of
able
us
to do.
generalization, master?
I speak Elvish and
Do you speak
Dwarvish
English?
Yeah.
and Draconic
Fine.
and
Bloom's
Druidic.
Meadow have elves and elves at it.
Mm.
So
Bloom's Meadow is surrounded by mountains, little incrop that not many people see because it's surrounded.
a name that's easier for you for humans to pronounce. Everybody just keeps calling me Fritz.
Fucking knew it was Fritz. Fucking knew it. Allies and organizations. Fritz the Money Grabber.
I came up with that.
FRITZ.
I'm so proud.
Wondrous item merchant.
What's the stats on that potion?
I was just
2d4 plus 4.
trying to write it under allies and
Wait,
organizations.
Or
plus-
plus 2. Sorry. 2d4.
This would be
plus
like
Just
Just
trying
a
to write it
regular
under
potion.
organizations.
2. I mean, whatever you want to name her, you can name her.
I was just having dash, so I knew
Five.
what she was
That
for
brings
this,
me
so I couldn't
to
forget.
almost full.
I just have it as Fritz right
I
now.
have 9 hit points total, so.
And you were at 2.
So, we've got half a day's journey to get partially off the mountain, and then the other day to get off the mountain. And then there's an inn at the very bottom of it. It's the inn under the mountain. That's legit what it's called. It's the inn under the mountain.
Wow. Give me a general location. I can probably get us there by nightfall.
Well, I mean, no, I doubt you'll get us there by nightfall, honey.
You said another. Did you say a day and a half?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. I misunderstood that.
you get them there for a day.
I can get us there in about. Or. I can get us there in a little less than a day. And we only have a half day left of this day.
No, honey.
I was out.
I'm talking about my travel speed, not your travel speed.
I'm guessing you're faster then.
Oh, wait. Do you spend a lot of time in the mountains?
Yes.
Okay. You might be able to still make it in a day and a half.
Oh, goody.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow group travel. Oozes do.
Yeah, they do.
So, we still have a day and a half.
Gotcha. Sorry, misunderstood.
Right. But see, that's part of being your guide. I get to grant you wonderful abilities of traveling, without impediments.
Mm.
I feel like she's bragging. She's a bragger. She brags a lot.
I like her more than I like her more than 25% of the party already.
At the moment, she has the right to.
So you
For
said
you.
you either own or used to own a shop in Cress?
Well, I mean, I don't know if they've closed it again.
Yeah, that's why it's either you own or used to own.
It,
It's closed
very,
again?
Right. I've opened it 4 times.
What happened? You just never there?
Ha. They have this problem with people not paying their taxes.
No.
And then I show up and I pay my taxes and they let me open my shop again.
And then humans don't exactly like everyone else.
Right. And that's where she pulls the hood back up.
Frankly, I don't give a shit.
Cool.
But what did you used to sell as I start making my way towards the path?
Honey, you must have been hit on the head pretty hard. You're going the wrong way. The
Oh,
shorter
yeah.
way would be going to the left instead of to the right there.
Oh, gotcha.
Just lead the way.
So,
Trying to vominos.
things that I sell, I sell a lot of knickknacks, odd ends, potions, items that are more than natural, and then things that are hard to find. Such as, and she pulls out the vial of green ooze. I'm sure somebody will buy it. And then puts it back.
Great. Fantastic.
I mean, are you
I'm
you
not
in the-
looking to buy it.
okay?
Not the ooze, anyways.
How about a dragon's tooth? Or the eye of a basilisk?
Actually, I think you have some of it still in your ear.
Oh. I take one of my empty glass vials and... Oh, you bastard, that was just a little earwax.
My bad.
It hit me upside the head so hard it just started leaking out.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I mean, there's a few things that I sell. Like I said, odds and ends.
By the
things
way,
that are
glad you're
rectified.
alive.
Gotcha.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, Tyler.
One of my favorites, and she pulls out this large glass vial, and floating in it is an eyeball.
What the...
And it's one of the eyes from a beholder.
2 things. What the hell's a beholder?
Oh.
And where do you keep pulling this stuff from?
She puts it back in the cloak and
Very small city.
and she
It's more like a township.
there's ways around all of that. And a beholder is what's the best way to describe it? It's a floating eye with a bunch of other eyes that are hanging off of it, sort of like an octopus, except it's very magical and it'd probably eat you. And it'd enjoy it too. You probably wouldn't even recognize the fact that you were eaten by it because you would have died within the first few seconds.
Oh, yay.
Why don't we stay clear of those?
Oh, we have to go right by one's nest to get to the inn.
There's only one in this. Wait. Yes, in this region, there's only one.
Did you kill it?
Where?
The last I checked, he was very content with staying underground.
That's why I said let's not go under the fucking mountain.
In a dwarven castle.
Oh no
area.
no! The castle is owned by somebody else. He has a separate place.
This whole time I'm just like zoning out because she talks too much, and my character is really fucking annoyed. And
Now you know what it's like wandering with you. It's another you.
I don't. My character doesn't do that though.
I'm just fucking with you.
No, and he's like, I could have fucking told you that shit.
Okay. Why is she gonna be smart? I could have been a smart one. Now somebody else is smarter than me.
I've read every book on it.
Now I'm gonna have to start measuring dicks just in case. Gotta be better at something.
My character, literally.
Your character whips it out and she pulls out minotaurs on strings like, I got this one! Everything of yours is better! Yeah, so let's stay away from underground then.
I mean, the dwarves would have problems with you, and the other elves, and the orcs, and the goblins.
No, we've come across orcs already. They're dumb.
Well, I mean,
They're real stupid.
their intelligence isn't that great, but in large packs, they typically are very very efficient in military advances.
Tactics.
I know that. I've read about it.
I know, I've read about it.
Well, I mean,
You would have
there's
known that they're not
multiple
that
books
dumb.
on it.
Hey, look at that path down there. Let's head this way.
Oh, this is
Speaking
like,
of
This
chat,
is all
hey,
happening
the whole
while we're
time.
No,
walking.
and Dane's just like, I'm focusing on the path. I am just done.
I mean, if you really like reading books like that, I have
trot up
a
next
really
to-
nice one right here, and she like pulls out a
Let me
book.
guess, 100 gold.
Svolo's guide.
Wait, no, probably more than that, correct?
And she like thumbs through it, and she's, oh no, this was printed earlier this year.
You got books in there?
I've got a lot of things in here. And like she tucks it back into the cloak.
Do you have a catalog? Or...
I mean, it's all up here. And like you see her just point to her hood.
Because it's just...
Yeah.
Books on plants
I've got a few,
and medical remedies.
maybe. If not on me, they're at one of the shops.
I'd be highly interested in those.
All right. When we stop, I'll dig through, and if I don't have it, as I said, it might be at one of the shops or cabins or.
Dane.
Or at Cress.
Well, we keep talking to
Yeah.
her.
You remind me of the babe. The babe with the shop. On the road again.
I mean, there is the shop at Crest. It's got the most stuff. But yeah.
Just
Some
now.
booze.
Oh, much better.
So, you continue the rest of your journey.
Yeah.
Is uneventful.
Thank goodness.
Oh, didn't you drink that healing potion?
Well,
It's better to be safe
better
than sorry.
just to be safe.
And when you get to
This woman will be the death of us, even though she is the angel.
you start setting up your camp for the night, and she's watching you, and she's quaint.
So what was given to us?
Well, you have fun with your beds. and I will see you in the morning. If you need anything, just knock. And like she touches a rock, and like a door appears, and she like opens it and walks in and shuts it behind her.
Roll for spell.
Nope.
Oh,
Magical
fuck.
item.
Oh, I was thinking that was oh shit, what is that? Mordecai's
She's
Magical
like
Mansion.
an uppity Jarlaxle.
Only more psychotic.
It's fine. She probably would have charged us rent for it.
Oh, sorry. I know all these languages. I didn't write all of
Damn, dude.
them,
How the fuck?
I know so much. I read a lot.
She's got nine languages on that bitch. I like to read.
What was it, Scholar?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you get like 4 from that.
Yeah.
Human gives you 2.
So I'm like, I know all of the languages.
So, what is your
First.
I think it's the same. Who you two debate on second shift?
I think this is my off night.
Yeah, you need the rest.
They all need the fucking rest, but
I did fight longer than the rest of you.
That's why I was saying you need the rest.
Yeah.
I thought you was just being an asshole.
2 dice. It's disadvantage because it's dark. It's a 14 for me. Sorry.
That's a nat 20 on your second die.
so what's the
Too bad
what's
you
the
gotta
lowest?
take the lower.
The
An 11 on the die.
So that's
Nice.
actually a 14.
Hey, so far we're all above doubles.
14?
Nice.
Why couldn't I have had that?
Because this doesn't actually matter.
I rolled a 19 and a 20. So perception, 22.
We're very alert tonight.
Well, that's where we're gonna come back in just a few minutes. We're gonna take our break now. So just stick around. We'll be right back, guys. And welcome back, everyone. So last we left our players, they were bedding down for the night after being in a wonderful fight where half of them almost died.
3/4 of the party.
Then we've been an annoying elf lady.
So, first watch. What was your number?
14.
14.
It was 14, 14, 22. He's rolling. I don't like that. It gets multi-attack. Yay!
No, I was rolling for each.
Yeah, sure. That's why.
So the first watch goes by Uneventful.
Thank God.
Second watch, what'd you get?
A 14.
It goes by Uneventful.
Yay, full rest complete.
Third watch
8 hours.
22.
goes by Uneventful.
Like I said, full rest
We're
complete.
healed.
Like I said, full rest complete.
Yeah, all 3 watches make the 8 hours.
So,
because if you think about it, like 6 hours of sleep gets you that full. Because if we're doing 2 watches equal a full rest for 8 hours, that means we spend 12 hours of the day just doing watches, which doesn't make any sense.
So 4 hours per.
If it's, I don't really know how to do the math for that. But anyways,
as you guys wake up, you come outside of your tent, and there is a table and plates of food.
Let me guess, the food cost extra.
I was gonna ask, is this gonna cost us?
She, you're not prepared for the 5 silver.
You didn't tell us about the 5 silver.
I'll make it 2.
I can give you 2 silver.
Actually, give her 3 because one of them's fake.
No, the silver is from something else. So.
So 2 silver, and that'll get everybody a meal.
you're a saint and a scholar. So I'm really getting tired of those mushrooms.
So,
Just kidding. She puts the plate down. It's all the shit that we've been eating that I've been gathering.
she, 1 second, and she, like, goes back to the rock and opens the door, and, like, walks into the, walks in and then comes back out. And when you, like, even if you try to look in with the door open, you can't see anything. Like, it's just black. And she comes back through the door, and she's holding a tray, and, like, she sets it down, and she's like, I wasn't quite sure what everybody would want, but, we've got, some bacon, eggs, venison, bread. If you're a vegetarian, we have mushrooms, and berries, and I think that's leftover chicken.
What's up, Mom? Vegetarian.
Yeah.
Gonna need just lots of food there.
Wrap everything up in a bread.
Do you have any styrofoam containers? Close. I'm taking this to go.
And like the whole time you guys are eating, she's just like sitting there.
Have you already eaten?
Like, yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You only 4 hours.
What?
You only do your thing for 4 hours.
Yes. I only meditate. So, you've got roughly another 20 minutes before that table disappears.
Here, check this out, guys. I'm actually a UNT unhinges jaw.
Want to see my Garfield impression?
Eggs.
Just sucks up everything.
Yeah.
Kirby.
So much for hating this person, huh?
Oh, and
Next time you talk shit about me, I will kill you.
unfortunately, I don't have any ale, so all we have is water. And like, she puts a pitcher.
Well, that's
Water is fine for me.
I don't care about ale or just.
It's too early.
you know, breakfast ales, so you can drink off your hangover.
Day drinking.
Day drinking.
Oh my god, is it too late for mimosas?
So like, when you guys are ready and you've packed up, like it's one of those. She never like touches the table or anything, and everything that's on the table just dissipates.
Including everything in our stomach.
And tonight we'll stay at the inn, correct?
Yeah.
As long as we make it there just fine.
So.
We should make it, no problem. Your heads up. Your inn cost at this inn. We can maybe weasel. Typically, he wants 5 silver a person. I might be able to talk him down to 3 silver a person, and that's only because I'm friends with him.
Shouldn't be a problem.
You
Write
don't,
down known collaborators.
you don't have problems with little folk, do you?
Little folk. You mean halflings?
Yes.
No.
No, them.
Chauncey definitely doesn't.
Halflings, no.
So, the proprietor of the inn's a halfling, but you do have to be very careful not to make any jokes about his stature, as he can throw you out of the inn quite easily.
Like folks like him come in short supply. We shouldn't say that.
Probably Eli's idea.
It's not very.
It's a
polite.
compliment and a joke at the same time. That's the problem.
If you want to attempt that, you are.
I was
more than
saying we
welcome.
shouldn't say stuff like that.
What happens to you is on your own accord, and I will not protect you while you are outside of the inn. So
You've got to talk to him at his level, right?
Just
See, that one's insulting.
How about you guys just talk to him like a normal fucking person?
How about you shut your mouth?
Anyways, so shall we continue our wonderful journey?
Lead the way.
Entrez-vous.
I need somebody to give me a D12.
I've had it up to here with halflings.
7.
You're terrible.
What are we doing?
Your
The D12, the daily encounter.
your daily random.
Daily random. Sounds like a good newspaper.
You travel for the rest of the like it's the whole day, and when you get close to nightfall, you can start to see like smoke coming out of what looks like the woods. And it is one of those like you're questioning, you don't see the end at all. And when you get down to the bottom of the mountain,
Oh fuck! Are we gonna hit our heads on the ceiling?
Fuck!
you're looking around, and she like walks up to one part of the like right at a tree, and there's like a boulder, and like she knocks on the boulder, and like when she knocks, like you see it shift and it opens, and there's a staircase that goes down.
Your eyeball friend isn't down there, is he?
No. As I said, it's the inn under the mountain.
Makes sense, makes sense.
I really don't know how I feel about all this magic.
See, and
going
she even
around.
points like there's. At this point, she points to the tree, and it's now that she's pointing to it, you notice the fact that there
Is
is
it like a man-made chimney?
no. It's
Oh.
even better.
Halfling made?
It's the tree is got etched into it, but in the same color as the tree, so it's hard to notice the fact that the bark's been etched because it's been recolored. But there's a little like it looks like a house with a mountain on top of it.
It's Keebler's Corner.
Yeah.
After you, good ma'am.
Oh, okay. And she like goes down the stairs, and she don't forget to shut the door.
Got it.
Oh yeah, like just knock on it, or
It's a door.
okay.
I also speak English.
Huh.
So that written down.
We might be able to pronounce her name,
Half.
or start a war, whichever one we want.
You go down the staircase,
Yes.
and it's not that long of a little trip, and
Little trip.
yeah,
Is it?
it's almost like a spiral staircase.
Are we
You
having
need
to
to
crouch
find this
while we're
place for
going
not being
down?
handicap
No.
accessible.
Okay.
It's
I didn't know if this was like an inn designed
by the
for
apartment.
halflings.
No.
Okay.
And when you get to the bottom of the staircase, it fans open into a fairly large sitting room. There's a fire that's burning off in the corner, and there is a bar. And sitting on the bar with a pipe is a halfling. And there are 3 other patrons that are in the tavern already.
Yes, we're here to buy your Lucky Charms.
Don't even.
That was in your fucking character's voice, though.
You gotta be careful with that one.
And when she gets down to the bottom, you hear Dale, and you hear a squeal from the bar, and the bartender like jumps down and comes and runs up, and like he stops when he sees the rest of you come down, and he, hello,
Dale, is it?
Yes.
We'd like to rent rooms.
So, rooms. And he looks around and
We're constituents of Miss Fritz here.
he looks at her and she like nods and he fine. So, before you get the rooms, I need everybody to sign the fact that they're going to join the members.
Members of what?
Oh, you have to be a member to stay at a halfling inn.
This is my first time. Actually, on the transits from Bloom's Meadow to Farron,
There are multiple inns. You've never
none run by a halfling.
Yep.
Okay.
Wonder if I would have read about this.
Yep. What entails in the membership before I sign this?
So, and he looks at Fritz, and she shakes her
Cons
head.
more of the pros.
She shakes her head, and he, fine. So,
Be wary of this one. He actually wants information.
it cost 2 copper to join the guild, and joining the guild lets you stay at other inns. I'll give you your membership cards, and he looks at looks at Fritz, and she shakes her head again, and I can't even get half price, and she, fine, 3 silver. 3 silver is all I'm gonna let you stay here for. Are you happy? And she's, yes. 2 copper and 3 silver.
halfling membership card.
And after you've signed,
Halfling in.
yeah, after you've signed the paperwork, he like looks it over and like, okay, and like he goes back in the back and he comes back with these like stone tokens, and each one of them is inscribed with your name.
I hand him 5 silver and 4 copper.
So, if you ever find another halfling in, you have to present, or else they say that they don't have rooms.
Are they as well hidden as this one?
Most of us. We don't really like,
Outsiders.
I mean, you're very large, you can step on people.
Try not to.
Are there any near Bloom's Meadow?
I mean,
We're heading towards there.
there's 2 or 3.
No.
And you know, the fatter you are, the bigger you are, the worse
The
you
more
are.
room they take up.
Exactly.
Any near Dunloring?
Do what?
Any near Dunloring?
I think I'm the only one that serves it.
Brother, what?
City I'm from.
I don't see it up there. I don't see it on the map.
That's
Oh, I
because
see.
I don't see it on the map page.
Put it on the map because I didn't realize I
Where
could.
is it, page? Where? I need to know. Tell me information. Yes.
Okay.
And scene. Okay.
So he looks everybody over and he's so only rules, no fighting, and don't listen to the baby dragon.
The baby dragon?
The baby what? No.
Don't worry about it. Unless he bothers you, you shouldn't have any bothers.
I'm looking around for a tiny mythical being right now.
Are you meaning you don't want us to actually hear it, or if it's talk shit, don't believe it?
It's best that anything it says would probably be what I would consider lies.
Baby dragon lies. These notes are not going to make any fucking sense. Oh my god, is it an ale dragon? It's an alehouse drake! Yay!
So, what can I get you?
I'd love a drink.
The drinks are not part of the house.
Oh, I fully expected that.
Good. So, good meal, good drink.
How much did that run?
Well, seeing as you're now guild members, I could maybe part with it for 9 silver.
How's about, since it's first time staying here, I hand him, take out 2 gold pieces, and I weigh one in one hand, one in the other. The one that feels like, if it's definitely real, I hand him the real one.
They both seem the same weight.
Okay,
Yeah.
I hand him a gold piece.
And he's watching you the whole time, and he takes it and he Fritz, is there a reason that they're weighing their gold? And she's, half of it's fake. Is half of it fake, or are you playing games again? No, half of it's fake. Ah.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Please go
Yes,
for it.
insight.
Yeah, let's see if we get what's going on here.
This bitch can lie her ass off, and I would always believe it. Probably 16.
I only have
Oh
13.
fuck!
22.
22. 16.
14. Yeah.
13.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Alright. Just cockeyed glance like, excuse me? At her. She didn't do that to me, so I'm not as worried. Because she took the 150 and went, okay.
So, how much gold did you give him?
A gold piece.
Yeah. He pockets it, and what would you have?
Best of the best that you have.
I know.
He said good food and good drink.
He.
I haven't gotten to try
Good is not best.
halfling cuisine yet.
I wasn't gonna feed you anything that halflings make.
Ah.
And he like pours an ale and like slides it down the bar.
This man is a genius.
And he. Anybody else want an ale before I go back and get the foods?
I'll have one.
Did you
Same
pay?
thing. Gold.
Gold.
He like at this point like he tests everybody's gold, and he. Do you want anything?
Sure. Hands of gold over.
It is now a gaggle of dudes and Fritz.
He. Excellent. Pockets all of it. Like, pours the different ales, slides them all down, and he's. I'll be right back. And he, like, as he's about to leave, he, like, picks up a cup and, like, oh, it's empty. Fills it and then puts it back down and, like, walks off.
Turning to Fritz. What about a baby dragon?
A baby dragon.
Dragons died off hundreds of years ago, right?
Sure.
That's what I'd always been told.
Or at least they were exiled, if not killed off.
Yeah. Not dragonborn, but dragons.
The difference.
Ah.
So, I wouldn't really call it, I mean, yes, maybe it's a dragon. I don't. I mean, he doesn't get that big. It's like a house cat.
Pseudo dragon?
And apparently it lies.
Well, I wouldn't say lies as much as likes to cause problems.
Exaggerates the truth.
Makes up rumors.
Starts fights.
There you go.
Mhm.
But fighting's not allowed.
Mhm.
Whatever will you do, Constable?
Stay in my fucking room.
You'll look
That would
the
be a
other
good
way
one.
Against the law.
I hope he's not in your room by the time you get there.
Well, I already know he talks
Oh
shit.
my god, you
so-
can cuddle with a house cat dragon.
Yes.
You wake up and it's going.
That's when you
It
sleep
purrs and it just smoke.
That's
comes
when
out
you
the
sleep in
nose.
your leather armor.
That's when you get exhaustion for sleeping in your armor.
It's leather. You can get one day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you'll know him if he comes around.
Okay then.
He's not always here. He spends time here and somehow at another ale house, and just drinks. But we make sure that we keep him a
Apparently, always keeping a cup full.
exactly
Seems
I'm
right.
happy, I guess, right?
to an extent. As happy as any creature that enjoys what he enjoys can be.
Damn good ale.
Pretty tasty.
So after a couple of minutes,
Mhm.
Dale comes back, and he's carrying 2 plates, and then there's a clear magical hand that's carrying a third.
They're all fucking wizards.
Well, at least that's on his cantrip.
Fuck's a cantrip.
And
These two have been casting.
Oh.
Free magic.
they he puts down the 2 plates, and the hand puts down the third, and he's be right back with one more, and he like walks back and comes back a few minutes later, and he's got, and all of them have on them a full pheasant.
Damn.
With mushrooms and some peppers and stuff that are surrounding it.
Takes off mushrooms. Does not like mushrooms.
I'll take those.
All my characters
Split 'em.
eating this, so
Yeah.
I'll eat the whole plate. Otherwise, I would take the pheasant off and move it away. I don't like pheasant.
I don't like pheasant.
No.
You as a person or
player.
your character?
The player does not like pheasant.
Ah,
Oh.
Very
it's a
gamey.
damn shame. Pheasant's good if cooked right. You can offset the gaminess with certain spices.
Guess I've never had it cooked right.
So, as digging in, you said there were some other people there.
Yep.
Are they human?
Give me a perception check.
Just
18.
minding my own business.
18.
Mhm.
2 of them are human. The third is not.
Are they like halfling or are they
No.
like Fritz? Potentially.
More like Fritz,
Okay.
except darker skin.
Oh. Hi, the name's Dritz Doerden. How the heck are you?
With fire.
And now we get sued.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sue me, take everything I have. Yeah, that's right, you can. I have nothing.
You can take my debt. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
that'd be great. You can have that.
All that.
The fuck?
The two
swindle us.
humans look fairly normal.
Do they look like they're plastered with a baby dragon on their laps?
Nope.
I'll eat my meal moderately quickly. I'm kind of ready for bed.
I'm gonna enjoy the meal.
So when you're ready to leave, you've not been given a key yet.
No.
Oh, but you're gonna miss the festivities like us all doing shots!
With the dragon. Pouring the shots.
Dragons flying around like, yes, drink
So
more.
do you finish your food?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're charmed.
What are your plans?
Have another drink.
I ask for my key to the room, or
Oh, that's right. Keys.
That'll be an extra 5 silver.
He thinks for a second, and he like. This one will do for you. Hands you a key.
How much you want to bet he's sizing up the characters, trying to figure out what room is best?
Which
for
branch
each
do I
character?
shove these guys in?
And it is like, so to get to your room, you'll need to go down the stairs.
You're the
You'll
tallest
find
in
your
the
room based on the design on the key. It'll fit the design on the door.
Cool, thanks. I finish my drink and I leave.
Right.
We reconvene here at 0600 hours.
And he's like, I
I'll
guess
be
I
there
need
in
to get you all
06:05.
keys. And he like starts looking at everybody and like, yeah, this one will go. And he like slowly deals out a key to each of you.
Okay.
That's it, right?
It's really weird. Like, the design on it is it's almost artistic, like almost a Celtic design with the twists and turns and all that.
Yeah.
But in the center of it, there's typically something like either a leaf or a stag or something like that that's built into it.
While having that second drink, are the two humans at the bar, or are they?
No,
like,
they're
elsewhere?
sitting at tables.
They're at the
elsewhere.
bar. I was gonna slide down and talk to them, but
So I hear you guys like doing shots.
I'm just gonna enjoy the food, and then after it's finished, pile everything neatly on the plate, and then ask for the key and head to the room. Unless otherwise stopped.
Nope. I mean, he's already given out the
Oh,
keys.
yeah.
So
actually, whenever we get to the room, I realize I haven't done this in the many days that we've been traveling. I'm gonna report in, just say, hey, kind of give an update of what we've learned so far.
So what exactly are you sending to Emil?
Okay, so to Emil, say we've crossed over the mountain. We are going to be heading towards the lake. We have information that they've been staying near on the other side of the lake for over a month now. And they potentially may be coming out of the wastes. And they are recruiting.
P.S. Conspiring with elves.
Yeah.
He left that out. He did not say anything about
Those
it.
were not coming out of my mouth.
Met a woman named Fritz. Wonderful conversationalist. Psycho hates him. Or Psycho hates her.
You mispronounced her thoughts. His thoughts.
As you probably noticed, Psycho is a very grumpy man.
Psycho's in bed.
Oh no, he's writing in his journal.
Psycho's
There's no
in his
response.
bedroom.
Probably because the kingdom's already fallen.
Emil is dead. Long reign the new chancellor.
Like Schultz, we had a time limit and we missed it.
Anybody else doing anything? Just sleeping.
Yep.
I'm taking notes on my journal, just writing, and then I'm going to bed later.
Okay. Well,
Which one of us gets the dragon?
Who drank the most?
That'd be me.
Mm-hmm.
so Basil,
Son of a bitch.
as you open the door to your room, all of a sudden a bucket of water is thrown at your face. And like when you look in, there's no one there. And the bucket's just laying on the ground.
I pick up the bucket, close the door, walk the bucket up to the bar.
Now, was it a water bucket or a waste bucket?
That's what I was like. I hope
He
that
said
was-
bucket of water.
Yeah.
I set it on the bar.
Does the baby dragon like pranks?
It's been known to happen.
I think I know where it's staying.
He doesn't necessarily stay in the room that he rigs. I'd be careful when you lay down.
Checks for traps.
This is gonna be an interesting night.
Knocks on our door.
Can I sleep with you and Dane? A bucket of water got thrown at me. I go back to my room, head inside, and thoroughly inspect the bed.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
21.
21. You spend a couple of minutes like looking the bed over, and it takes you a minute. And it is one of those like you're looking everything over, and you press down, and all of a sudden you feel like at one of the spots that you press down, you feel like a lump. And when you like start trying to figure out what it is, you realize that somebody has put between the frame of the bed and the mattress a rock,
Solid chunk of gold.
a rock that's about that big around, and so it's one of those that if you would have just laid down, you would have like instantly hit this huge rock with your spine.
No. No. That goes at my feet for elevation. No, I take it out. Set it on the floor. Pat it. And then crawl into bed.
Okay.
Try and sleep with one eye open.
You get to bed with no other issue.
Except for the fact that you just got bit by a dragon. You ruined its prank. You have to die.
That's what I'm waiting for. Dragon purrs.
You are now completely bald, for it has been pouring fire into your face all night.
You all sleep with no issue.
Yay! No watches.
That's the good thing about sleeping in an inn.
Except for the fact of assassins.
We're vampires.
I'm not a
Yeah,
enough to
We slept in
assassinate.
an inn and Balthazar got attacked by a vampire.
She didn't follow you.
That's true. Something could have followed us. To the inn
Under the mountain.
Not important enough to assassinate.
So, as you get up and you're getting ready to leave, you're gonna have breakfast, or
I will.
Yep.
Sure.
And my axe. Yeah.
When you come in, Dale, how'd you sleep?
Thank you for warning me about checking the bed.
The bed wasn't wet, was it?
No, but there was a giant ass rock right where my spine would have been.
No, that would have. No, that's a common one. Nobody had the torch fall on them at night.
Nope.
Okay.
Common hazards may or may not include.
So, breakfast. 1 silver. And he puts a tankard of ale out for each. And
Not even breakfast ale, it's just straight ale.
no, it's breakfast ale. And he puts some dried fish and a lot of bread, and there's some cheeses.
Yes.
Cheese.
Enjoys the cheese thoroughly.
Cheese whore, gotcha.
Psycho, as you were coming out of your room,
Oh God.
it was one of those that you were not anticipating seeing the like something putting a string across the door frame, and like you did like faceplant coming out of the.
Please tell me, did anyone else catch it?
I mean, there was a loud ruckus in the hallway, but I mean,
It says you hear fuck.
Fuck. Fuck.
so yeah.
It's an evil little chicken.
Friendly and
If she allows, I'm just picking Fritz's brain about rare herbs and medical books and like what she may or may not have if she does remember.
So when you start like asking about it, she. I don't really know what I have all on me. There's a lot of things. And like she starts like.
I'm just trying to make polite conversation.
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
one of those. She reaches into her cloak again, and like pulls out like.
Here's a library. Cool.
Well, she pulls out a book, and then she pulls out another, and then another, and she looks. And when she pulls them all out, she starts like reading the titles.
About Basil's just looking at it, just blank space, dead expression of how the fuck is this happening?
And like she opens it, all of them up and like flips through them for a second, and she's ooh, that one is gonna be out of your price range. That's a handwritten first edition by the author.
But it is something akin to what I would be looking for.
It's about poisons and other things that can be created via plants and items from beasts and so forth.
What's the name of it?
Well, and she
I
like
understand it's a handwritten first edition. I wouldn't be looking for something like that.
Being able to find this book, it might be a bit hard due to the fact that this edition, and she like looks at it again and then like flips to the back and like reads it and like he signed it and dated it 450 years ago.
Yay.
Wow.
It isn't a dead language known as English.
No, it's 4 times as old as the War of the Brothers. Damn, that book is old as fuck. Because the war that basically shaped the current magic system happened like 100 years ago. Just a little bit over. But you said it was like 450 years old?
Yep.
Thing's old as fuck.
And she like puts it back into the
Oh, yeah.
cloak, and then she starts flipping. Like she does that with all 3 of them. She flips through them and looks at them, and then she like leaves one of them on the bar, and she this one has a few remedies. Some of it is fake, some of it is good. It's hard to tell which ones are which without actually going through them completely. And nobody really trusts the wording of him anymore. And most people, if they find out that you read the book by the great doctor, they find you as childish.
Great. Like you said, some of them work.
Yes.
How much is the book?
Well, since it is a very common book due to the fact that nobody really buys it anymore and it sits on a lot of shelves, I could get rid of it for maybe 8 gold.
4.
She like opens it to the back again and looks, and she's you don't mind it being personally inscribed to an Elaine, do you?
No.
Okay. Sure.
Under 4.
So,
Great doctor's medical book.
Haha, you're childish. Your name's Elaine.
yeah. So in the back, it's
I don't give a
To a
fuck.
textbook or something?
no, it's not a textbook. It is it's an herbology book. And it does like when you start flipping through it, it talks about using different herbs and different like body parts of creatures to make potions and quaffs of things, and
And then
it
I'll be
is one of those
cross-referencing in my own little notes that I have to see
right.
stuff like that.
So some of it gets to the point where like you can tell that the guy was not the most thorough in his research, because he lists 2 mushrooms as being the same type, where one of them is actually poisonous and the other one's not.
Okay.
And that's just what you know off of it. So it is that like you already know, she's warned you, and like you can already, with the little that you do know, you know that it's some of this is going to be hard to go through, and then you're still going to be questioning.
Yeah. But then you only get it through trial and error. So.
Right.
But I knock out a little portion of what's real and fake.
Yep. And the book is by Dr. David Gillespie.
Oh, I was going to go Tennant.
No.
I put Great Doctor's Med Book.
Yeah. And it's the title of it is Herbology and the passages to better medicine.
Thank you. That's all, and I'm just letting her talk and listening and trying to be smarter. Trying to absorb knowledge. Knowledge.
So she doesn't really talk unless like you like spur things. So it is one of those you'll have to like ask questions for her to start talking. But when she does start talking, she goes.
Right, so maybe not do that.
While
Because she is very
It's more
versed-
conversation than you're giving.
Yeah, she is very versed on this stuff, and it is the whole like you start to gather the fact that her being an elf, she's probably very old by like what she's talking about, and it is one of those that like you're again, it is that awkwardness of she never fully opens her cloak. So like all you're seeing is these items just appearing out of it. It's always out of her left side.
So probably the bag that Chauncey saw.
We
We didn't see.
Yeah.
Chauncey saw.
Right.
And I really
Bag of
noticed that the
holding.
rest of her wasn't really even there, as far as I gather.
while we're eating, Dane's like, I must have been very tired. Dale, good sir. You ain't perchance registered, are you?
What do you mean?
Just meaning you need to be careful with the magic around you.
I show my little registration mark.
Oh,
This is
that-
neither the
that-
time nor the place.
I'm behind him when he does this. Like,
I've been registered before.
Okay.
And like he holds up his hand, and like you see a
Okay.
a mark on his wrist.
Just wanted to watch out for you.
Yes,
Some-
yes.
Some people are a
It's the
little.
sound of the police.
Some people are a little more. What is the word? Uptight about it.
Well, I could see that. But I get by. I don't bother anybody here.
It's good to hear.
Did you ever go to school?
Sort of.
School of Hard Knocks.
Taught itself.
More of, I don't have the money or the time for school. How did he learn and how can I do it?
Actually, yeah, I made that
Yeah.
term.
I don't exactly have time or money to go to Ultrawind, the school.
Right. So,
As I slide away from the two college brats. Sorry, college elders.
I'm not older than you.
How old are you again?
19.
Oh, yeah. College brat and then college elder.
How am I an elder?
You're older than me.
You're
Hello?
like in your
God,
middle
I am
ages.
older than
remember?
that.
Yeah, you're over middle age right now.
I forgot.
I'm like right in the middle of you two.
Well, I mean, with my age, I'm pretty much saying I'm basically almost done.
There's always more learning that you can do.
Yeah. I like staying at the college because of all the books.
there are ways to learn things and so forth that do not involve going to the college, but the college does not really enjoy the company of fine fellows like me.
It's a shame.
Halflings?
Correct.
Okay. Or they just don't enjoy guild members.
A little of both.
Gotcha.
It's a shame. You're a fine fellow.
Well, you know, it's one of those things that we learn to live with it.
Your rooms are nice.
I'm glad you didn't get the one with the puke in it.
That's my kink.
We look on the back of his head and there's just a brown stain right there.
Okay, it being midday now, before we finish this conversation, let's get on the way.
No, this is just happening during breakfast.
So you make your way back up the stairs.
Yerp.
Bye, Dale. And give me a perception check as you guys are leaving.
All of us?
Ah,
Sorry.
Worse.
Worse.
That's pretty good.
you're the only one.
23.
I got average. A 10.
8.
7.
Oh, wow. So the only one that sees it is Basil. Sitting on a shelf next to the, like, above the door, sort of, is this green and gold, what looks like it looks like a miniature like dragon that's about the size of a cat.
Does it have wings and all?
It has wings.
Basil is visibly perturbed because he thought dragons were extinct or
And
mythical.
it's asleep, or it looks like it's asleep. Might even be a statue. You're not sure. But it is something that, like, you didn't notice it beforehand, and you do notice it as you're leaving.
I'm back
Doing the same
towards
thing.
the bar.
Can I get that cup from before?
Oh, what cup?
One for the baby dragon.
It's still sitting where it sits.
Does it have anything in it?
Yep.
Okay.
And then pay my penance and put a silver down. It's like, one for me. Just perturbed and walks, catches back up, just staring at the thing all the way out.
It doesn't move.
Good. Fuck that. Basil straight thought that dragons were either extinct or mythical.
When I say tiny, like it is the size of a.
It's a kitten.
Yeah, it's like not a full-grown cat. But
It's
not a
still-
Teenage cats.
Yeah.
It's still a fucking dragon, and that is not okay.
I shouldn't say that it's like a dragon because it doesn't have front. Like, doesn't have front legs.
Is it
more
like
it's like a wyvern.
Wyvern.
Yeah, more like a wyvern.
No, it's got wings. And Mushu had 4 legs.
Oh, okay.
So you get outside, and Fritz, as she's like going up, pulls her hood up, and when you get to the door, it is like you can look at it, and it's a standard everyday door, and she just opens it up and looks both ways, and so are we ready to go?
Lead the way.
Yep.
I guess we're headed to my abode, I'm guessing.
I believe so. Because then we would head towards the encampment from there.
That's the idea.
Well then, let's be on our way. And she starts off, and she starts off at a brisk pace that you guys start having trouble to keep up with.
Mm.
And at one point she turns and looks, and she's, oh, sorry, I forget. And like slows down, and like it almost looks like
It's almost as though this is her natural terrain.
it almost is like she's walking at half speed.
Oh, jeez. She has multiple terrains.
Either that, or she has boots of swiftness on permanently. And it's a natural terrain.
Somebody roll me a d12.
9.
9.
Are we considered in forest now?
It's still hills,
Okay,
but like there's woods. So,
gotcha.
however you want to take that.
Neither of which are my terrain.
We know how Brian likes to take it, so we'll talk about it off camera.
Number of monsters. I'm checking how much XP I'm supposed to give you guys.
93 each.
92.9.
Okay. So, you travel, and that day is uneventful.
Sweet.
Yay!
That night, again, as you guys start to set up camp, she finds either a boulder or a large tree,
Makes
and
her
like
door.
makes her door, and goes in. Who's got first watch?
I gotcha.
And it's sheer night off.
Wow, what a waste of a fucking 20.
At least you have 17.
Yep. So that's a 22.
Okay. Second watch.
Your second one? Oh, your third? Okay, second.
It's
2 dice
disadvantage.
because it's disadvantage.
Oh,
3.
plus 4, 7.
7.
Nice.
Taking my watch to the 10th floor.
7.
7? Wow.
I
Okay.
notice everything you notice.
So put that tent out there.
All that beautiful tent footage.
Just hide everybody inside. Perfect. Yeah, let's not. Let's not and say we did.
I mean, if you take the
bedrolls off, we all
bedrolls
fit.
off, they'll all fit. I'm
Oh
pretty
wow.
sure. Like if you put them all in there in a square for the 4. Yep.
You don't get to sleep tonight.
So who's on the 3rd watch?
Too bad you die anyway.
It's like, haha, you owe me 12,000. Bop. Well, we just need to carry his corpse for another 10 days. It'll be fine.
She's a bag for it.
It's a white ooze. Yay.
Never thought of a bag of holding that way.
Hmm?
Stuff a dead party member in it, so you don't have to worry about their weight while you're waiting to find a temple.
They're... yeah. It's true. I forgot that...
Holding.
I always forget that 5th edition changed bag of holding.
What?
There used to be different size categories bag of holdings, and there's not in 5th.
Oh, I know. It's no fun.
Bag of small holding, mid holding, large holding.
I think Matt does that still, though.
Yeah.
And then Matt gets the bag of colding.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Cold storage.
No, that's exactly what it is. You hold like different foods in it, and they don't rot because of heat. They stay cold and preserved. Including manticore heads.
Because if you put a corpse in a bag of holding, it's gonna rot still, even though it's in a...
You grab it, and it's just... I found his arm.
Ew.
Ow.
Ew.
Ow.
Gross. I don't like the dice today.
Are you sure? They're treating you so well.
Hmm.
So far, I've seen a 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And then a 20 and a 19 on useless...
Right? It's a waste of a fucking 20. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the Adane.
10 misses, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
But a 19 will hit.
Yes.
And
And this is how you die.
take 8
Jesus.
as an arrow thunks into your body. And I need initiative.
That's better.
Dude, like half regal rolling is working. Just throwing it at the corner and just going...
God,
It's
put
worked
me
for
at the
her.
end.
You've been
25 to 20.
20. Okay, I went from last to first.
15 to 20.
15.
10 to 15.
14.
5 to 10.
4.
4.
4.
Oh, I need to roll for.
You should
Fritz.
drink 4 Loco.
Okay. It ain't.
Turn to where the arrow came from, because obviously it hit me. And what do I see? See anything?
It's dark outside.
It's dark outside. Great.
So
Uh,
dark.
Well, then I'm going to, again, blow the horn. And then bonus action, use second wind. Yeah, I know, it's night. It's dark. I get it. I get it. Sir?
You blow that horn one
Basil.
more time.
Hearing the horn, Basil throws the quiver over and grabs the longbow and do a scimitar. Pokes his head outside. No?
You see an arrow sticking out of my back.
And seeing as he's not moving anywhere, I hold my action to shoot if I see a hostile.
Oh, that reminds me.
Can I use hostile's arrow? Fire it. The blood doesn't mix. They take poison damage. Medicine.
They
Yes.
died a month later.
Put this.
Oh. Probably.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's
Oh,
her door.
That's Fritz's
thing.
door. That's if she heard the horn.
Yeah.
There's no idea. We have to do this all by.
Would any of what I'd done been my action? Since I just blew the horn as a reaction kind of thing.
No.
Okay, then action holding. If something comes at me.
Okay.
Actually, I'm holding a dagger. If someone comes in range.
Chauncey.
20 feet.
You got your dagger out?
Hmm?
You got your dagger out?
Yes.
Put me next to you. Duracell on the dagger.
Fucking
Light.
blind.
That's a
What?
smart thing when it's dark.
What does light give off?
30 feet
30
bright, 30 feet. Dim,
you seen
dim
anything?
light.
60 feet away.
Yeah.
You barely make out the shape of a human.
Oid thing.
Yeah.
Where? There you go.
Yep. 60 feet away.
That's pretty damn good. Doppelganger.
Okay, map cam doesn't work.
Knew my evil twin would be around.
Here.
New magical training. This is light.
That way there's no.
Confusion.
Well, I'm still painted, so.
He means confusion with that one. You're one of them.
Draws and points directly at them. I don't know if this is a hostile or not.
It just shot me.
We don't know that was this. This person is just in the darkness.
Psycho.
Just saying.
Walks out the tent. What the fuck is going on now?
Sorry to wake you, Grandpa.
Actually, no. Shut up, boy.
Edane. Actually, wait.
Let's say.
It gets to go. It would go before Psycho. You rolled crap.
I did.
Well, it rolled crap too.
It rolled better than me.
Yeah, not by much. Now that you got a bright light on you, I don't have to roll a disadvantage.
Thanks, Chauncey.
16 to hit. And second attack. 6 to hit.
And it's that firing.
Yeah.
And that was my trigger. Oh, it was a 13 hit.
No, misses. Just barely.
33
Bonus
arrows.
action, hurl your bow at it.
Fuck that!
Just throw
Oh,
an arrow.
who goes there? That was a warning arrow. I promise. After your third warning arrow, I think you should probably try to hit me.
So Psycho, you step out, and yeah,
I see him.
Yes.
that's 60 feet, barely.
Frostbite!
It's 60 feet.
There you go.
Good position for you there.
Frostbite.
Con.
Concentrate. Well, this could probably be a failure.
Arrows.
What is it?
That's a 7.
Yeah. Wow.
That's 1 damage.
But
One
disadvantage
ice
is
damage,
next
but
attack.
disadvantage with the next attack.
Check to see if it says melee attack. Just in
It
case.
says weapon attack.
It does?
Mhm.
Okay.
Sweet.
So it could still punch you.
Dane.
Run recklessly
Maybe.
at it.
Yeah.
If you use the dash action, you can get there.
Yeah. And stand there while he stabs you in the face.
Bonus action offhand.
Literally.
Can't you bonus action offhand?
30-30, man.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, can I? It's bonus action, I can... Sweet. That's what I'll do.
Yow!
Motherfucker. 17.
That hits.
We will use... Well, 7 turners usually in my buff. That is 8 damage.
Okay.
He's at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Basil.
You shot my bestest friend! How dare you!
Oh, we're best friends now.
God, no.
Oh.
And now we're standing in a dim light. It's standing in a bright light.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Takes 11.
Okay.
Max
Be
damage.
at 20.
Puts it at 20.
Falls over dead.
Oh, I was like,
And he was holding the vial.
He was holding a vial of green ooze, and God dang it!
Enemies
Reaction.
spawn enemies! Stop killing them! You're making them stronger!
I would check to see, is it just banded or...
Bandit war leader.
I mean, that's what you could guess is probably a bandit.
A bandit
Drag,
plunderer.
drag. Check him over.
You were standing in bright light. You could have done that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
now
Yeah,
we
I'm
can
not
drag
standing
it.
in the middle of this bright light. I'm gonna go over here.
You're still standing in bright light.
Give me an
More
investigation
targets.
check.
More targets.
Nice.
Alright.
Well,
Investigation.
look who found a holy
25.
avenger.
They've got leather armor, short sword, long bow, 15 arrows, and
You're the only one that needs arrows.
I'll take those and a third quiver. One of my quivers only has 8 arrows in it,
8 gold.
and a letter from the wife that says, "We only need 8 gold more to send our child to the doctor for what they need."
2 gold each.
Yeah.
Actually,
Come home as
as
soon
One
as
real gold,
possible.
one fake gold. Just to, keep up with it.
I'll take the longbow. Can I keep 5 of these?
Yep. Actually, I hand you 8,
Up
and
there.
I just hand you the other quiver.
That works. You never know.
Yeah, that's also why I have the light crossbow with 20 bolts on my back, too. Gotta make sure. Can never be too careful. Great.
Drag.
Like, honestly, why
drag.
do you guys always?
Where you drag?
That's gonna be right in front of Fritz's
door.
door.
Going back to bed now.
That's gonna be funny as hell. And I go back to bed.
Has a note.
Your dagger
We killed it.
emanates light for like 7.5 more hours.
It says thanks for the help.
Light only lasts for an hour.
Oh, for the rest of this hour then, which isn't still bad.
You can always break concentration on it.
So,
Or no, it's not concentration.
Yeah,
you
just
can
last.
you
You
can
wake
choose
up-
to break it.
but you do not get your long rest as it was interrupted by combat in the middle of the night.
Well, he would have gotten his long rest, right? Because he was
No,
on third watch.
I got injured on my third
on watch. Oh yeah.
I had my long rest from the day before, but now I'm still
Yeah.
injured.
Yeah.
I'm not injured at all.
You take
I'm
a short
still
rest during
fine.
it.
You can.
We wouldn't have to start late if you did.
Oh, while I'm on my shift?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yes.
It's a 4.
It's a whore? What?
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Or you
said.
could have used your second win.
I used my second win.
Oh shit.
I mean, I didn't get injured at all. So does that mean I got my...
You still
No,
got
ours got interrupted.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Yep. And because it was interrupted, you do need to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
See, now that's bullshit.
What?
We got to roll for an exhaustion point because we can kill somebody.
Yep.
I get it.
Yeah, I got mine.
Oh no, I'm probably gonna get 1.
Oh.
I definitely get one.
What'd you get?
11.
That was the DC, wasn't it?
You got an exhaustion point.
I got the same thing he did.
Exhaustion point.
22.
You're good.
3.
3? Exhaustion point.
Yeah.
Dude, you were off by 1. It was a 12.
We missed like 5 minutes of a long rest. It was like 5 minutes.
Not even that. A round is like 6 seconds.
Yeah, but we had to get up, and then we had to get back and lay down and get comfortable again. It's like when you try to go to bed after you wake up and pee, and you try to go back to sleep.
I get it.
So, Dane does get to notice the fact the door opens, and when it opens, Fritz will see if I put out breakfast for you next time. And like she kicks me, and she, why? So what's this?
He attacked earlier.
And you didn't knock?
Didn't really have time. Next time I'll send one of them to knock.
It's not that hard to knock out a door.
It is when you're having to dodge arrows.
I mean, that's your own fault. You
I
could
can
knock
give
on the
you
door.
practice.
Not yet.
Anyways, so it looks like you took care of him this time. Maybe next time you won't get as lucky.
Then you won't get your money.
Who says I'm not going to get more money out of you then?
It'll turn me
I
into
could always sell a kidney.
It'll turn me into gold and sell me my body parts.
I mean,
No, your body parts are worth gold.
Mm.
I'm guessing from looking him over, you've already looted it.
He only has 8 gold. He has a short sword if you want it.
Is it magical?
Doubt it. You can check. He also has some leather armor.
She like picks up the sword, like spins it around for a second, and it's one of those like you watch her like basically like flip it around her hands and everything,
Do
and
all some
like
cool shit with it. Yeah.
and it's not balanced well, and I could maybe make a couple of gold off of it, but then she like throws it back into the dirt and like it stands up, hilt up, so that you can easily
Oh, so
grab
she is a badass.
it.
She's level 25.
What? No.
She's a level 20 wizard with 5 levels of fighter just in case.
And she, so, I was gonna bring breakfast out,
I'll move him.
but
Think of it like maybe he was trying to be like a cat. Just kill at the doorstep. Maybe it was a gesture of affection. I no longer think it was a gesture of affection.
so, and she like goes back in and comes back out with small sack and like tosses it on the ground and tosses a water skin on the ground. She goes, "There's breakfast," and she shuts the door and like taps it and it disappears.
You made her mad. How dare you?
And when you open the sack, it's dried jerky and like day-old bread.
Hey, it's still good.
That's fine. One less thing of rations to consume.
And
One more day of rations to rot in our sacks.
somebody give me a D12.
6.
You spend your day traveling. And that's when we're going to pick up next week. I want to thank everybody for coming in and joining us. For those that were in chat, Tally Time, Stony Stew, You Killed Kenny, You Bastard. Thank you guys so much for coming in and saying hi. We will be picking up more D&D next week, hopefully. Continuing the storyline we've got going on here. Until next time, I'm Shinigami Tabris. I hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you are. Peace.